Blue Coat is something that you can easily identify with. Even looking at it, you feel like you've already known it if you haven't seen it before, or it's aesthetically pleasing. And then also when you try it, especially neat out of a glass, it's 94 proof gin, but it's easy to drink. A lot of people come to the tasting room not having had any gin before, and Blue Coat is inherently different because it's subtle. I think something that Blue Coat really brings to the table is that it's fun, and a lot of people don't like gin, but they like Blue Coat.
Our Kinsey bourbon has this amazing vanilla and orange blossom on the nose, along with this big bright burst of citrus at the end. And I think that citrus, along with the lemon juice, along with that lightness that we discussed you get from the shaking, is really gonna come through and really shine in this cocktail. So we are going to do 3/4 of an ounce of honey. We are going to do 3/4 of an ounce something sour. This is our lemon juice. And we're gonna double that in our liquor, and we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of bourbon. And we're just gonna strain this right into our glass. And we're just gonna top it with a piece of ice. I really like the classic look of it. I guess all that's left is see how we did. Oh, wow. Honestly, even right on the nose, you get that nice big burst of citrus. You can kind of smell the bourbon in the background. And you take your first drink and it's just a nice burst of bourbon, a little bit of citrus on the side. You get that kiss of sweetness from the honey. It's not overpowering. Wow.
Pennsylvania was originally the largest producer of rye whiskey in the world, pre-Prohibition.
My father and grandfather were big rye whiskey supporters. They served it in the bar, which they managed and owned for many years. And when my father passed, I did start wearing his hat. The fedora hat, it communicates, very strongly, Americana and the nostalgia for that time. And we thought that would be the right image for us to communicate our brand.
We have a tremendous amount of pride in being from Pennsylvania. We're thrilled about the relationship that we have with the local farmers and what we do.
I'm proud of the fact that we've done this here in Pennsylvania, bringing back a tradition of distilling that existed for a long time in the state. We're doing it with local investors, using local suppliers where we can, and making a quality product. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Hey, it's Preston, and you know where I am? I am at what USA Today has called the #1 craft gin distillery in the entire United States. Revivalist Spirits. But I've always been a bourbon guy. I need to let you know that Revivalist makes an amazing bourbon. It's Resurgent Bourbon Whiskey. And we're gonna make a cocktail today, Preston's Quarantine Cure. We're gonna use Resurgent Bourbon, and we're gonna go for 1.5 ounces. We're gonna go with about 3 ounces of apple cider. Yum. We're gonna get a little squeeze of lemon. Don't need to go crazy with it. We're gonna pour this over ice, and we're gonna add a little bit of ginger in there too. Make it look pretty, so a little apple slice will do. So there you go. I'm gonna test taste this real quick. It's fantastic.
Discover these and other made in PA products at your local Fine Wine and Good Spirits.